Guys, these are your daily tarot cards for Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. Happy Passover to anyone celebrating. I just could feel the energy in the air. My energy is totally like lighting up. It's just, this is something I look forward to. I actually looked through my IG today. I actually had the patience to do it. And I was like, I wonder when's the first time I started doing tarot cards for Instagram, and it happens to be the anniversary of my father's passing, which is April 13th. So there's a lot of energy in the air. We have Passover, we have the Titanic anniversary coming up, we have Easter, Good Friday, Easter Monday, the resurrection of Jesus, the passing of Jesus, a lot of services going on. We have a lot of positive energy in the air. China has lifted up their lockdown. People, they're saying they're lifting it up slowly. They're doing little by little, which is a very positive thing to see. I love it. We're days away from that April 14th. Not days, a few days. Next week, right? For April 14th, when India, the astrologers had said that this significant moment's going to happen, where in the sky, the astrologer said that this moment was going to happen, and that, they think the coronavirus will leave the earth at this time, April 14th. I said April 18th. So I'm trying something a little different. We got the Princess of Summer. I feel like we pulled this before. I'm pulling from the Fairy Tarot deck, and I'm pulling from the Energy Oracle deck. So I have my Buddha statue behind the Magician and the Mirror in reverse. I'm going to see if I'm able, if that's more visually appealing to you guys, putting the cards that I'm pulling, talking about, putting it on there. See how that works. It's just with my tripod being broken, it might be a little worried. Yeah, happy family. And I totally get that, especially with Libra and Aries in the sky. Libra is my sign. Aries is my moon. It's just like, I'm sick of this already. Ace of Spring. So if you were asking a question to the universe, the answer is yes. So we're starting with the Magician and the Mirror in reverse. Fire and ice, kind of like what I have, I have fire and water battling in the sky right now, because Aries fire and Libra water, because they're exact opposites of each other. And my best friend's birthday is coming up in a couple days. I'm happy for that. So knowing, using your own true power. The Magician in the Mirror reversed is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of this creative energy of this cycle. And I can very much agree with that. I've been honoring my body, sleeping a little more, but it's just like, I'm missing this opportune time. You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether a home, business, family, or life direction. You may be resistant to, or even disbelieving of, the ultimate power you possess. It's a time to wake up. The misinformation and perceived limitations that linger from the past no longer sustain you. So those people that have put you down and you kind of put them in your place, you found this newfound freedom, that you're like, you know what, I'm no longer allowing these people to, rule my life. I'm no longer allowing, those voices of the past to sit there and say, you cannot do this. You know that whatever you put your mind to happens, manifests. Just a quick reminder, with the full moon, it's a great time to recharge your decks, your crystals. So, take advantage of this time. Your life is the mirror that reflects your inner energy, and yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open up to the complete truth of your external wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. Now is the time to dig deep. Find the confidence and courage within to make the most of this opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need. The unlimited force of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are initially yours. Very beautiful. They're telling you, take an opportunity of this time if you feel a strong pull towards what's going on. So from the Fairy Tarot deck, we have Princess of Summer, Gentleness, sensitivity, kind, and experienced. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. I have that in Janet. I was like, I feel this certain way. I said, I wonder if this is just the negative energy in me. And then I got a positive confirmation from Spirit that I'm not the only one that feels this way. I do not feel like this is the time to be taking advantage of people. And I love the fact that I watched Wendy Williams, and she agrees 1000% with me. With the economy in the toilet, now is not the time to be asking people to pay for services. Now is not the time to be asking people for certain things. You know what I mean? So there are some people that are just barely making it, that are sitting there. Our food banks are just completely picked dry because people have no income coming in for 10 days, how long the government takes to process things. So this is not a time to be asking for funds. And I was like, is this just dark energy? And I'm so thankful to God that they showed me that it's not. So, I stand by what I say. The Princess of Summer is a gentle and sensitive soul. She is very interested in relationships with other people, but can be quite shy. If you check out her bedside table, you'll most certainly find romantic novels. She's a poet with a fondness of writing, indulging journals, everything she feels. Daydreams were an Olympic sport, she'd be a gold medalist. If you approach her with outstretched arms and an open heart, she will happily embrace you and let you into her life. She will eagerly listen to your worries with great compassion. No one cries alone when the Princess of Summer is around. Just keep in mind that she's not very experienced in the world. The princess perceives everything through her feelings. It sounds like a Libra. She also, so she may not get around to thinking things through. I have an itch in my throat. Sorry about that. A young fairy from the Ace of Summer has grown up. So double ace here, because now the princess has grown into the ace has grown into the princess here. While she enjoys her private garden, she is full of magic and patiently waits for love to come. Additional meaning of this card: social invitations, love letters, a special new friend, confidential information, and inspiring dreams, interpreting dreams. Oh my word, can't read. Ever since I got the itch in the throat, I'm like, oh. So happy family in the reverse. Funny enough, the gentleman that Wendy was interviewing today was saying this is a real testament of who your real friends and family are, because it's like, they're in 15 days of isolation. So it's like, wow. So happy family, closeness, fun, caring. So I'm just going to switch the card there. So this is from the Energy Oracle deck. I got some new decks on the way, so I'm happy that, I'll be able to freshen up the feed a little bit. When the Happy Family card is reversed, it indicates a separation or emotional distance from family members or close friends. And that's exactly what we're dealing with. This disconnect may be from your family of origin, such as your parents, siblings, or it may be that something is standing between you and your present family members, whether it be your children or your spouse. Here it's actually for safety reasons, of health reasons, right? There could be some hostilities that need to be worked out, or perhaps some finesse that needs to be mended. Fences that need to be mended. What is wrong with me today? Communication and patience may be called for here, so let your intuition be your guide. Remember, real healing starts when you choose to become your own loving parent, sibling, spouse, friend, or child. The lesson in every relationship is self-honoring, and sometimes the karma is just to let go. And I feel like that's what a lot of us are going to be doing, is letting go of some friendships and family members that no longer serve us. So we have the Ace of Spring as our last card. I love this. This kind of looks like a cherry blossom tree. It's time to take action. Be fearless. Happily pursue your most treasured dreams. Amazing career opportunities. And I feel for all of you that are not asking for funds right now, my heart, I'm like really proud of you, honestly. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, I just truly, my hat goes off to you, because it's easy to make money off of people right now, but it's like it takes a bigger person to sit there and say, you know what? Good things come to those people that, put others first. Especially, just like Wendy said, in this economy, what she was talking about was artists had sat there and did a concert from their home, and they charged $1 the first concert, and it was supposed to go to coronavirus, and there was no link. And then they did a second concert, charged $1 more, so it was $2 per admission. And yeah, it does sound low, but like exactly what Wendy said, in this economy, people are sitting there struggling to get milk and basic necessities and pay their rent. Like, how dare you? And there was nothing for covert. So, I'm totally, I stand by what I say. I'm not, sorry, but I just, it really ticks me off. The time to act is now. The fairy of spring presents you with a wonderful new opportunity that will allow you to achieve what you desire. Your fledgling hopes are now about to take flight, and all that's needed for you is the courage to see things through. Be daring, be fearless, then happily pursue your most treasured dreams. If you don't have every little detail worked out, don't let that hold you back. All the steps will reveal themselves when you move forward. And it happens a lot of the time. When you sit there and you're not sure, but you want to move forward with something, like a little prematurely, like the right people will, in situations and things will come into your life to help you those things happen. Your youthful fairy in this card is tending to the holy hawthorn tree, which springs from the staff of Joseph. The scalping and is sparkling with divine love to ignite that your new plans will be fruitful and abundant. Additional meaning to this card: new beginnings, career changes, birth announcements. So yeah, I have a funny feeling about those birth announcements. Promotions. I actually said that in the full pink full moon reading, that there's going to be some you're going to be tied to someone because, that you didn't want to be tied to, because you didn't take extra precautions. I did. So I thought I would bring some, a romantic card down, because I know some of you are asking me about romance. So I was like, why not? We keep getting this partner coming in, so let's see what the angels have to say. So these are the Romance Angels Oracle cards. Why not bring some romance in here? I feel like because we're all just getting frustrated. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Because I feel like being together all the time, constantly, is kind of taking a toll on some people's. Wedding. The situation involves marriage. This is totally Janet and Josh. Shh. And one more card. Maybe two more cards. We'll see. We'll see what they have to say. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. I feel like a lot of us have to have faith. Remember, they said you and your loved ones are safe. So have trust and faith in the universe that we will stay that way. As long as we practice everything we're supposed to, we will remain safe. I don't want to say, I know their name, but it's just like I don't want to butcher the city in China that they're talking about, where the outbreak started. It's just like, they're all out in the city. So that's just a very positive part of this. So we have two cards that came out. So we have passion. Allow your heart and your soul to sing with joy. So this may be someone that's actually haven't dated for a while and now is about to start. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So maybe they're telling you to give this relationship a chance. The passion is there, but there's also that chemistry, because that's very important. Passion and chemistry is very important in any relationship to work out, because one is lacking, the other one will kick in. Because you have that chemistry, even if the passion has fizzled out a bit, the chemistry will carry you forward. I hope you guys enjoyed these daily tarot cards for Wednesday, April 8th, 2020. Again, happy Passover, sending healing white light out to the whole universe. And I'm going to film for Thursday. I'm going to try and fit that in with all the Passover celebrations we're getting ready for during the day, because the night is when the actual huge celebration starts. So I'm going to try and get that out there. So if you see that early, that's all that is. It'll be on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. Instagram stories, we'll keep it for a bit, and then we'll see you on Sunday for the next Daily Tarot card. I will try and come on and do a live. You guys are free to ask whatever you want during the lives. Love, money, anxieties, whatever you want. Lives are up to you guys. So maybe what I'll do is I'll try to post a little earlier for the lives when I'm coming on, and you guys can have a little more time to organize your weekend around that. So we'll see you for the next Daily Tarot card, guys. Keep safe, sending healing white light to all of you, and have a good one.